have tester notes. Really? We're just not gonna talk about that. I totally forgotten this had happened, but way back when I signed up for the fall tester box at Mythologie Candles, and it just arrived magically yesterday. I got a text saying that, you know, the witches had dropped off my package. I was like, what did I buy? I signed up for the fall tester box way back when. But yeah, apparently we've got a nice little discovery box. It can't just go nice. She tricked me. Wow, yeah, that is strong. Okay, we have an actual guide, like pages, candle testing guide. Thank you for becoming a Mythologie candle tester. For the first time, you get to experience new, never-before-smelled Mythologie fragrances. We're so excited to hear what you think of them as we finalize this collection. Oh, these scents are prototypes. Your input will help us decide which fragrances make it into the completed collection. Oh, we've created a playlist of songs to enhance your fragrance. Okay, hang on. Mythologie candles are all about transporting you into that fantasy world that the candle embodies. And I can give you a prime example of this. The very first candle I ever got from Mythologie was actually an extra sample from that box. It was called The Last Sun? No, The Wheel of Sun. And I looked it up on the website because somewhere in the collection of information that came with that box, they said, hey, look it up, we've got a story for you. It was this gorgeous story about being a wanderer lost in the forest in the dead of winter. You're cold, you're hungry, you're lost, you don't know where you are, and you're so weak, you just feel like giving up. And then this old man, this Father Christmas style person finds you and takes you to this beautiful Christmas village that's having a festival. And they feed you and they give you hot cider. And then when you are finally filled with life enough to get home, get all the way back to the people who love you, the villagers wished you goodbye, and the village kind of just dissipated into the snow breeze. And it was so pretty. I'm not the greatest verbal storyteller, but it was so pretty. I should add, this is not sponsored at all. I'm here. I would love to sponsor these or be sponsored by these, have a collaboration with these candles. I'd love them. This is not an ad. This is just me obsessing. From the inner anthropology view and the inner writer view, it's so great. I don't know how to pronounce her name. I don't know if it's Lee or Leah. I'm so sorry. Her big thing was making them really safe for animals, really pet friendly, child friendly, home friendly. I don't know what they're made of. I would if I was actually being sponsored by them, but I'm not. It does not quickly give me that information, and I'm not going to spend any more time trying to find it. Okay, I found it. For the record, it's on Spotify, and I hope I don't get copyrighted for any of this. If it's gonna be a problem, I'll just take it out of the video, but I'm gonna play this. And it does give me kind of a sense of what this box is, what this fall season will be, because I actually am deliberately trying not to look at the top of these because they have the names. I have a preparation step, and then I have tester notes. That's super cute. I love that they do this, and I know they just opened their candle guild, which is, I guess, basically their personal Patreon, and then they have a QR code for the survey at the end. We're just gonna do a scent test for today. The playlist, I'm very distractible right now. That's how you know I'm excited. The playlist is called Knightfall, Dark Medieval. And it may or may not have a picture of Hogwarts, like one of the castles. I think it's actually just a castle, but it's a vibe. I should have recognized the name of that, but I didn't. That is such Dracula vibes, and it makes me miss Romania. So, the first one, I'm trying really hard not to look at the rest of the names, have the Hooded Monk Brewery. Okay, you can't let my faces scare you. Of the 7 or 8, whatever, I got in the other box, I literally did not dislike a single one. Did that work? I loved all of them. But it's a nice warm cinnamony. And then my face got confused because at the very end of it, this very warm, cozy fur coat winter vibe just got really floaty at the end. It's this warm, low, cozy, dark sound that just kind of went up. Like this flute, which is about to distract me. When it was just like this little tiny stream of sunlight poking in through the crack of a castle wall. I love it, don't get me wrong, I love it. It's just very strange. Then we have Old Village Market. All right, at the top she has the labels. Okay, I totally get the autumn vibe versus winter in both of the candles I've already smelled. This one seems more like cold autumn to me, like November. I know so much. Okay, too loud. I know that there's a lot of influencers in the realm that aren't a huge fan of November. I don't understand. I love November. And this has that vibe. It's still that warm, cozy, cinnamony, but it has a citrus high tone. I don't know what they're called in candles, okay, y'all? I'm just going with how, all I can think is, I know that like perfumes have like high notes and mid notes, chest notes, question mark, low notes, something, something. I don't know what it is for candles. Might be the same, it's all scent. All I know is that I'm a singer, so I think about like head voice, throat, chest voice, and where it hits along the back of my vocal cords. So that's the same with scent. So all of the cozy cinnamony fire tones are like central, like right here in the throat. And then in the previous one, we had this nice floaty scent, but like I couldn't place it. It was just this little tiny spark. Leah does her candles so well because all I can see is the story. The music's helping. This one, I can very clearly place throughout the entire length of the inhale this citrus overtone, and it's just a brighter scent, so it sits higher. Clean my nostrils for a moment. This is stupid. I have tea over there that would completely. Okay. Cliffside Castle. Okay, so now I'm picturing the one that we have at the top of this Spotify playlist. Oh. Okay. Okay, I love that, but I will say, when you inhale like from your mouth and it hits the back of your throat, the very first instinct you have is soap. Like it's this great smelling soap. It's not that way when you like sniff it like through your nasal cavity, so it'll be interesting to see which one actually permeates when I light the thing. Oh, this is so much brighter. This sits like right here. Okay, focus. This is like those, I love it, but this description's gonna sound so mean. It smells like one of those really bright, fruity, floral candles you used to get from like Bed Bath & Beyond that had just a little bit too potent of a scent of soap to it. This was not what I expected. Like, considering the first two I had, I was sure this was gonna be dark and deep, but this is pretty. Depending on what that does in the air, like once it's lit, I might have to get a full version of that. Bandits in the Woods. Okay, so in my head, I just got a cross between the Flynn Rider and like that stupid Men in Tights movie. The Robin Hood Men in Tights from like the early 2000s. It was my brother's favorite movie in the world for a long time. And I mean, I watched it because it like I was a 90s kid. I was a 2000s road tripper. So my dad literally took one of those stupid like square TVs that was like this long for no reason and built a TV contraption holder in the minivan, you know, before there were TV screens attached. Anyway, so I spent many a car ride watching that over his shoulder, but that's what just came to mind. Immediate is just pine tree Christmas goodness. It's not Christmas, it's just pure pine tree, which I love. It smells like pine tree during pine cone season. And that's the only way I can describe it. And that is the dead of freaking autumn, at least in Georgia. It smells like my front yard growing up. Well, pine tree strong. Reaper's Harvest. Okay. I have no idea what that scent is. It sits just a smidgen higher than like the first two in that really deep zone. The first one specifically and a little bit on the second one, we had this nice like bass singer. This is a baritone. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, you can ignore me. Okay, so you've got that nice smoldering fire, cozy, warm scent. And then there's a berry scent over it. And like my brain wants to do cherry, but I don't know. I don't know what the scents are, but I like that one. Executioner. No. My brain went to the book Heartless, which if you've read, you know my pain. And now my heart is broken about that executioner. This is just gorgeous man scent. That spicy cologne, peppery guy scent that we all know and love. Yeah, that's Hunt of the Unicorn. This is not much better. Okay, that smells like a cloud. What is that scent? You ever get Leah's candles specifically do this to me. It's that one scent that like your brain went, light bulb, I know exactly what that is, but I don't know why. Just going through all the deep archives. The thing that's immediately coming to mind is the Build-A-Bear. Like, when you first make a, this is a weird thing. When you first make a Build-A-Bear, it's like a nicer version of the scent of that stuffing in its vacuum blower tube thing. I know what it is. It's that, but it's crossed with the scent of a brand new Barbie doll. Like that skin tone plastic stuff from the 2000s. That's exactly what it is. It smells like a brand new Barbie doll. That's just childhood in a candle. I gotta get that out of there. All right, we have Gargoyle on the Tower. We have some sort of epic hero coming on a horse sound. I honestly don't know how to describe this. Okay, so it sits like right here. It's a bright scent. It's got berry in it. Possibly some floral. I would say it's a loud scent, but it doesn't smack you. It's not spice, but it's got one strip of a low tone in there that's like grounding it, and I think that's supposed to be the gargoyle stuck to its position. Last candle. Falling Leaves, Rising Nights. I like that. Also still vibey with this. Have y'all ever seen the CW's Beauty and the Beast? If you have not, it was actually really good. I was very proud of them. That's the vibe. I can smell this from all the way over here. Okay, I think that's gardenia, because I don't like gardenia, but I like this. Like lotus or something, or wait. It might be magnolia. Okay, I need to stop sniffing these. My head's not happy with me. That's pretty. Even though it's flowers, like it's all flowers, they're falling. They're coming off the trees. It's clearly a fall scent. So, with that in mind, over the next couple of vlogs, as I go through these and start doing the testing as requested, I shouldn't phrase it like that. I bought this. She did not ask me to do this. This is a offer her company already does. It's a really cool offer that they have. I like those. I like this. This playlist is a good idea. I am here for this vibe. You know what? I'm probably gonna light. Probably just finish up this one while I'm sitting here because I gotta get back on the YouTube train. I've been sitting on an old video for like editing process of an old video for I don't know, 3 weeks at this point. I need to get on it. I need to finish that chapter in my life. That'll make sense when it goes up. Anyway, let's see what else we can do today.